Mm-hmm. All right. Hello,
Wait,
everyone.
sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm not close enough.
I don't know. All right.
Wait, not yet.
Hey. Okay, hello, everyone. We are here for our third class of Swift School. We're on Speak Now.
Yeah, and I'm so excited about this album.
You are? Why?
Yes. I think, because I was talking about, like, my, like, favorite, like, album. Like, it's really hard to pick a favorite when I know Debut, Fearless, and Speak Now, like, by heart.
Yeah.
But I was thinking about it today, I think Speak Now is, like, my favorite of the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, like I said in one of our first videos, I think my top three are Red, Speak Now, and Evermore. So, like, of the top three, of the first three, yes, Speak Now is also my favorite. But it is so hard with Fearless. Like, I love Fearless so much.
Yeah. Because it was, like, the one that you're, like, that's the one that you think of because that was, like, her first big everything.
Yeah.
Was Fearless. Yeah.
But I'll kind of get into, like, a little bit why Speak Now beats Fearless a little bit for me. But I think part of it is, like, it's the most emo punky album that she has.
Speak Now is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, Better Than Revenge.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Forever and Always kind of was a little bit too. We have, like, some songs on Speak Now that are a little bit more, like, emo haunted.
Mm-hmm. I
like
love
Evanescence. Yeah.
I love Haunted.
And, like, that was my shit. So I was like, my world's colliding, you know?
Yeah.
But if you have not been here before, this is Tori. I'm Brittany. She is my sister, clearly. I am taking her through all the Taylor Swift eras, one era at a time, and teaching her all the background lore that she needs to know to understand songs and things that are going to come up later on. She kind of stopped being a fan after this album and then joined back in at the Eras tour. Mm-hmm. So after this album...
Because of her, I will say. I joined back in because out of necessity.
Yes.
I was told to.
Yeah. And now
I'm fine with it.
We're catching her back up, you know?
Yeah. Because since I was like, oh my god, I love the Eras, and you were like, okay, well, hold on.
Yeah, I have to tell you every single thing about it.
Sit down and listen.
Yeah. But after this, she will know basically nothing.
Yeah.
So.
I will be learning everything. Like, I think after this, it was just the big songs that I heard. Yeah. The songs that everybody hears.
Right.
So
I'm excited for that. Yeah. I'm so excited for Red. I mean, I'm excited
too.
Like, we're in Speak Now. Like, I'm excited for Speak Now.
Yeah.
But I'm excited for Red for so many reasons. And, like, you know, you just don't know a lot of the songs. Yeah. And, like I said, Red is one of my favorite albums. And she has said Red is not one of her favorite albums because for us Swifties that know, the singles off of Red are very different than the overall vibe of Red.
Which I've
as
been
a whole.
told, because I'm not a big fan of 22. Not a big fan of Shake It Off.
That's 1999.
Or not Shake It Off.
We're Never Getting Back Together.
We're Never Getting Back Together. Yeah. Just because it's too poppy.
Yeah.
And I don't like those. And you're like, that's not Red.
Yeah. Yeah.
And also, since we're reiterating everything, I'm not allowed to listen to anything else. Right. I am only allowed to go into this with the knowledge I already have.
Right. But that means after we finish the Speak Now album, you will have new Speak Now songs to listen to, which is really exciting.
I'm very excited about that.
What about I Knew You Were Trouble? How do you feel about that song? No? Okay. Because it's not poppy, but it's like EDM.
Yeah.
Like,
I will say, so you said that you're excited to go through Red with me because... So I can appreciate the songs more because you were like, not saying that I'm going to love the song more, but I can appreciate them more. I will say, since learning about, like, why she made the song 22, I do appreciate that song more.
Yeah.
Because I was listening to it today because Molly was listening to it and I was explaining it to Colton.
Yeah. That
she wrote this song because she was like, fuck 21. Yeah. Like, I'm going to be 22.
Yeah.
Okay. And I was like, I can appreciate that.
Yeah. And
it's not my favorite song. Yeah. But I do appreciate
That's
song.
Exactly how I feel about 22.
Yeah.
And I mean, it is fun to have a song for when you turn 22 because that's such like a random age. Yeah. So having a song that you're like, okay, I can kind of feel fun about 22. Yeah. Like, it's like, because I feel like before that song, it was just like, whatever, I'm 22.
Yeah.
I
will say, it works with every age. 32, 42, because everything is bump.
Yeah.
So we did it today. Every time she was saying 22, we were like, 62.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, but we'll get there when we get there.
Yes.
But right now we're going to talk about Speak Now.
Yeah, no, Speak Now.
Yes. Which, you know all the songs, but I don't think you know all the lore. So.
No, I do not.
Yeah. Released October 25th, 2010. Producer Nathan Chapman again.
Okay.
Still sticking with
him.
the same producer. Exploring new sounds on this one. We have country pop, country rock, pop rock, power pop. She's really like, I mean, even Fearless was a little bit more poppy than Debut. She's really like slowly getting into other genres. And one thing I don't know that you know about Speak Now is it is completely self-written. She has no co-writers on Speak Now because for Fearless and Debut, she had a lot of people saying, because she had co-writers on those, that she wasn't really contributing that much. That she probably wasn't, she's too young, there's no way this little girl is writing these songs. So all of the co-writers probably wrote most of it, and like she's just like...
And she's showing them. She's like, okay, well, how about I just do it myself?
And that's why Liz Rose, one of her co-writers, was like, no, she basically wrote the whole song and I just added some things here and there, but still people were like, okay, she's just being nice.
Yeah.
And she's like, okay, I'll write the whole fucking album by myself then.
And then how about now?
Yeah. And that is one of the reasons that I think Speak Now beats Fearless a little bit for me, because I love that. I love that she did that, and I love that the first...
and you love a Petty Taylor.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Fucking show them. And one of the things I love about her so much is when she gets like criticism or something like hurts her feelings or whatever, she is sad about it for a second, but then she's like, how can I make this make me better? Yeah. Like, how can I like make this work for me? Yeah. And like, she took on a challenge to completely write a album all by herself and prove to everyone I actually can write these songs.
And I did. You just don't believe me.
Right. Yeah. And I love that the first song on Speak Now is mine. Like, she's saying, like, this album is mine. But it's, like, kind of like Fearless. Like, she's saying, like, love is fearless, but also I'm gonna be fearless in this album. I just love when she does that. Yeah. Also, the concept of Speak Now is basically, like, saying things that she was afraid to say before or, like, just, like, speaking up. Yeah. And so kind of that even is a little bit of a dig. Like... I am actually, like, this is fully my voice. This is fully, like, what I want to say. I'm speaking now. Yeah. But then the song Speak Now is just about, like, you know, interrupting a wedding. Yes. Like, it's just, it's amazing and clever, and I just love it. So Speak Now World Tour was from February 2011 to March 2012. So again, she doesn't start it until a year later, which I don't know. I can't remember if that's how it normally is. I have a placeholder again.
I was actually thinking about that. Also, by the way... You know that she was in an episode of New Girl?
Yes.
To break up a wedding? Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that episode. Yeah. I think it's hilarious,
Isn't
especially...
it, like, way after Speak Now, though?
Yeah, it's not. Yeah. But it's still, you know... And it's like, I think... So, in New Girl, Prince is in an episode. Okay. Because he was such a big fan of New Girl. Oh. And, like, he loved New Girl. And he, like, wanted to be in an episode. But he said that he wanted to be in an episode putting Jess and Nick together. Like, he said he wants to be a part of that relationship. God damn. Yeah. He's like, these are my demands. He's Prince. Yeah. They were like, absolutely. Okay. Yeah. So they, like, put him in.
He just, like, they were never planning to have them together. And he's like, well, Prince wants it. So we're going to have to.
Yeah. But so he's an episode for that, and I was wondering if she was the same way, like she loved New Girl and she wanted to be in it, and they were like, well, let's make you in the episode where you break up a wedding.
I wonder, that would be so funny.
Yeah, but it's so funny because, like, it's so random. Yeah. Like, he's like, I'm in love with somebody else, and he's like, Elaine, I love you, and she stands up, and I was like, Taylor Swift!
Yeah. Oh my god, that's so funny, because she hasn't really done that a lot, so I wonder if it is that she just loves that show. Yeah. Because it seems like a show she would like.
It's an amazing show. So
so at the Grammy Awards in 2012, Speak Now was nominated for Best Country Album, and its single Mean won Best Country Song and Best Country Solo Performance. It did not win any VMAs or Grammys, I don't think. I don't know why I didn't say that it didn't win any Grammys. Speak Now, that's the other thing about Speak Now, and the fact that mine is the first song, and then ours is like a deluxe track. Yeah. To me, and... this is maybe just me, but I feel like Speak Now is like a fan's album. Like, I feel like the world didn't...
Well, because it was written at Fearless, at the time of Fearless. Well, when she was touring and she was meeting all the fans. Yeah.
Yeah. But it didn't, like, make headways like the way that Fearless did. Like, it didn't, like, capture the world the way that Fearless did. But I liked it even better than Fearless. Yeah. And I think... a lot of fans feel that way too, and it's just like, it's kind of like our little like album that we get to keep for ourselves kind of thing. Like, the rest of the world doesn't have to take it. And when she did Taylor's version of Speak Now, a lot of people were complaining that it didn't have a very long era, like Speak Now Taylor's version, because 1989 Taylor's version came out like 2 or 3 months later, so it was like Speak Now got a very short little window of time. And I think she did that because she was on tour and it just like worked out that way.
Yeah.
But I also am like, I'm kind of like not that mad about it because it still got to stay a little bit of like a niche, like cult classic type of album kind of thing. And so I just like the fact that mine is on there and ours is on there. It's just ours.
Yeah. I don't know if I told you this. For the longest time, I thought Mean was about Kanye.
Yeah, it's not, but I think I thought that too.
Yeah.
I think it is about a specific person, which I think I put in here. If not, I'll tell you about it. But I think it could be about any mean comment she's ever gotten. So it could also be about him.
A little bit about him.
Yeah. Taylor Lautner. T Squared.
Adorable.
Which they were called at the time, reportedly dated for a few months in 2009. Taylor Lautner was present on the stage when Kanye interrupted Taylor's VMA award.
He was.
And has since said it was the biggest regret of his life that he didn't step in.
Aww.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard.
Well, and
like, it's Kanye West.
We'll watch a video of it, but he basically says he didn't really know what was going on.
Yeah.
Because he's like behind them.
Well, she didn't know what was going on either. Yeah.
He thought it was planned.
Yeah.
He thought it was some weird like VMA thing. He's like, what's going on? You can kind of see him in the background, like talking to the person next to him. But yeah, like he said that like years later.
He was also really young. Yeah. Like they were both like what, like 18
and what is he
at the
gonna
time?
do?
Yeah.
Like,
and it's Kanye West.
Yeah.
And I don't fault him for
he
not
was on
stepping
stage
in,
for like 20 seconds, if that.
Yeah.
Like, what were you gonna do?
And Taylor didn't know what was going on. She thought people were booing her. You know, like, it was just a big thing.
Yeah. Taylor Swift was the one to end the relationship and has only had great things to say about him.
Oh. He seems like a good guy.
Yeah. And they're really good. Like,
yeah, and, like, he's married to Taylor Lautner.
Yeah.
And they, like, are always making jokes about it. I think that's awesome.
Yeah. But I died when they were dating. I was like, yes.
Yeah. And,
this
like,
is perfect.
There's so many times that, like, his wife will be, like, being, like, the second Taylor that Taylor has dated. And, like, you never know what they're talking about because it's, like, Taylor and then Taylor and Taylor and Taylor.
Yeah. Okay, so now we have John Mayer.
Boo.
So Taylor and John reportedly dated between 2009 and early 2010. Taylor was 19 and John was 32. Taylor sings with John so they had a duet on John's song.
I love this song.
But it's fucked up if you think about it. Because he's literally saying on the song, I'm only going to give you half my heart.
Yeah.
And she's on it with him.
Yeah.
But it's during their alleged relationship.
It's a great song, I will say. Yeah. Although just I hate John Mayer, I love John Mayer.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
And then now we're going back to Joe Jonas real quick. This fucking picture. Like, I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah.
Okay, so Joe Jonas and Camilla Bell. Do you remember her? She was in, the fucking Babysitter or something. She's like in a horror movie where like someone keeps calling her.
Yes.
What was it called?
Oh my gosh. The Stranger in the House.
Yes.
Yeah.
So she's been in other stuff too, but that for some reason that's the one.
Well, and I think that's the first one I've ever seen her in,
Yeah.
and I've also seen that movie a million times. I don't know why I love that movie so much.
I think I've seen it once and I was good.
Well, because it's terrifying, and I don't know why. Like I watched.
I didn't really care about it.
Well, I babysat a lot.
Yeah.
So for some reason I want to scare myself. So.
Yeah.
You know, it'd be really crazy if this happened.
Yeah.
Watch it again.
Yeah. So they allegedly dated during 2008 and 2009, directly after Joe and Taylor broke up.
Okay.
So that's why in Don't You, she says, like, I hope she'll make you happy. I bet, I heard she's nothing like me.
Okay.
I hope she'll make you happy.
Okay.
That whole thing.
Yeah.
And then a song by the Jonas Brothers thought to be about Camilla being much better than Taylor Swift was called Much Better.
Oof.
Yeah. And then we will get to see.
I love the diss tracks back and forth between pop stars.
How well do you know the song Better Than Revenge? Do you like that one? Mm-hmm. Okay. So you know.
And that one, I know that you told me, like, what the song is about, but I've also heard different stories. So we'll have to get to that.
I'm pretty sure it's about this. Because.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And at the end of that song, she says, "'Cause she's so much better."
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's about her, and I think there are...
But that makes sense.
Yeah, and she says,
yeah.
No amount of vintage dresses gives you dignity, and this girl, like, dresses like that, and, like, she talks about her going to prep school, like, it's very her. Oh, I guess that's it. Okay, so Mean is about a critic that basically said she can't sing. And that this performance was really bad and, like, just, like, gave this, like, really scathing review about her. But, I don't even know where I heard that, but I feel like maybe that was part of it, but it was, like, you know, a whole bunch of other stuff.
Yeah.
Like, all the mean
just,
comments
like, combined people being mean.
Yeah, I think that's all.
Well, and we'll probably be talking about, like, what each song is about when we get there.
Because some of the songs are about Kanye, which we already discuss that in Fearless.
And the song about Taylor Lautner is one of my favorite songs. Back to
December. Yeah.
Love that song. Yeah. Especially, like, because that's, like, one of the only songs, like, there aren't a lot of songs where it's, like, from your point of view, where it's, like, I regret how that happened.
Yeah.
And it's, like, definitely been times where I'm, like,
yeah,
I probably shouldn't have done it like that. Yeah, but I love that song because there's not a lot that are from that point of view.
Yeah. And it's, like, truly just Taylor Lautner did nothing wrong. Like,
yeah. And, like, you don't get a lot of those songs.
Yeah. I was going to say, I saw, like, a clip of the new interview she did. Like, you sent me a little bit of it, too. I haven't actually watched that interview yet.
Okay.
But I saw a clip of it where she was saying, like, I hate when people always, like, try to say, like, the song is about this guy or whatever, or something like that. I didn't watch, like, I didn't get a lot of context because that was just a clip. Yeah. And so I don't know what she's talking about, but I do just want to say, like, I could be completely wrong about all of these.
Yes.
Like, I am just...
This is always going to be alleged.
Yeah. And I am not doing this to, like, give those guys credit for the song or anything like that. It's truly just to, like, help me understand the song in the context of what I know about happening in her life so that I can relate it back to my life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just want to throw that out there. That is not ever what I'm trying to do by any means. And in fact, I think it's, like, super, like, baller of her to do this. And, like, fully she deserves the credit for everything.
Yeah. Well, yeah. And, like, also, like, she's dated, like, some big names, like John Mayer and Jake Gyllenhaal and, like, these guys that, like, especially Jake Gyllenhaal, where it's, like, she is not afraid to be, like, this is what happened in our relationship, allegedly, you know? And it's, like, it's cool that, you know, she's not afraid to do that.
Yeah. And I do think, like, because we don't know who the songs are about, it's also really important that you remember, like, not to just take it as fact and be like, oh, this song is about this person. I hate him.
Yeah.
I hate John Mayer because of his own actions.
Right.
Regardless
of this.
From what he's done or allegedly done to Taylor.
Yeah.
I just think he's just overall a douchebag.
Yeah.
But all of the other guys, I have a very, like, like, you know, we're only getting...
all of the other guys?
I mean, guys that she's dated.
I'm talking about Maddie.
I don't like Maddie because of Maddie.
Yeah.
I mean, I am pretty positive the songs that I think are about him.
Yeah.
So, but
well, and there are some that are like there's a lot of songs that you're like, well, allegedly it's about this, but there's some songs where it's like, okay, like you can't not say that it's about this guy.
And again, Maddie, like, even if I didn't know all of that stuff about him and I just saw him alone, I would be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Is this guy doing?
Like in The Smallest Man Who Ever Lived, she did everything but say his name.
Yeah. And also, there's other songs on Torture Poet's Department too, where I'm like, I mean, and I think, like, the worse you do something to her, the more she's going to be like, I'm going to put more details about you, kind of thing. Mm-hmm. You don't deserve to be protected.
Yeah.
Because I do think that Joe Alwyn gets protected a little bit. I think, like, she's keeping things from us about him.
Well, she was with him for 5 years.
6 years.
6 years.
Yeah.
And so, like, I think with a relationship like that, there is good.
Yeah.
In that relationship.
100%.
And so it's hard to just, like, burn that relationship.
Yeah. And I mean, we'll get more into this when we get into that relationship, but I personally think, like, they just weren't right for each other.
Right. Which is,
like, it wasn't, neither of them did anything to the other or whatever. Like, it's not, you know, she doesn't have a reason to write The Smallest Man Who Ever Lived about him.
Right. Yes. Absolutely.
Thing I will say.
Okay.
I think Fearless vault tracks are my least favorite of all the vault
really?
tracks. So
okay. That's exciting.
Yeah. I wanted to tell you that when we were listening to them, but I was like, I don't know if I want to, like, put that in your head.
Yeah.
But I won't tell you which ones are my favorite. But
after. You have to tell me.
Yeah. Okay. After I will. After we listen to all of them, I will.
Yeah.
But Fearless are my least favorite.
Okay.
So.
Gotcha.
That means it's only going to get better from here.
Which is cool because I didn't think they all sucked.
Yeah, but you didn't really like a lot of them.
No, I didn't.
Yeah. I don't really listen to a lot of the Fearless vault tracks on their own. Like, if I'm listening to the whole album, like, whatever.
Yeah, you're not going to skip anything.
But I don't really listen to them on their own.
Yeah.
sometimes I'll listen to Where We're Happy if I'm in a specific mood and it comes on. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
sure. But otherwise, it's usually just W or Mr. Perfectly Fine.
I don't know if we did, but we should have put this in, like, with the Fearless or whatever. But I was wondering if whenever you're, like, listening back to these, are there any songs that you skip?
When I had, like, the CD, I think I did skip White Horse sometimes, because sometimes it's just not the vibe to listen to White Horse. It's too dramatic and sad. On Speak Now, I did skip Innocent a lot.
Oh, okay.
Do you like that song?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I believe that is the one about Kanye.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And I do like the song, like, generally.
Yeah.
The concept of it, of, like, you know, it's okay, like, you can get back up no matter how much wrong you've done.
Yeah.
You can go on with your life and make it right. But thinking of it being about Kanye.
Yeah.
Especially now.
Yeah. Especially about Kanye now. It's crazy.
I'm like, he didn't deserve that. There's a song on Lover called Soon You'll Get Better. One of the saddest songs she's ever written. I will never listen to that.
Okay.
I mean, we will listen to it if you want to. There are some songs that I'm going to get consent before we listen to them because they're so fucking sad. Yeah.
Well, there's one song that's Bigger Than the Whole World.
Bigger Than the Whole Sky.
Yeah. And, like, obviously that one's never confirmed.
Yeah.
But
I personally don't think it's about that. I think it is very, like, you could very much take it as that. I could see it being about that, but I have a different theory of what it's about.
Okay.
We'll talk about that.
Well, since I don't know if it was you that told me that, or if I like saw a video where somebody was talking about that. Since hearing that, I can't unhear it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's pretty hard to listen to.
Yeah. It gets sadder than that.
Great.
So
because that song, I can't promise. I cry every time I hear it.
Yeah.
Like,
there is one song I cry every time I hear it, and I will. Well, Soon You'll Get Better, and one other one.
Yeah.
The one I'm talking about that's really sad is on Red.
Okay.
So we're almost there.
So it's Speak Now 1989 Red. Speak Now Red 1989. Okay.
I also have my Speak Now hoodie.
Yeah, I love this. This is one of my favorite songs, and this part of it specifically.
Same.
Yeah.
Had the time of my life fighting dragons with you. Is like kills me.
Yeah.
Every time she says that.
And this album came out in high school, and I love.
Yeah.
This is very high school to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also love the part where she says, and she kind of referenced it in the Journey to Fearless, a band of thieves in ripped up jeans got to rule the world.
Yeah. I love that part. It just reminds me of high school and like the feel good parts of high school.
Yeah. And like that even is kind of a little bit like emo.
Yeah.
Like a band of thieves in ripped up jeans.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. She just didn't say the blacked out eyes.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess, what are you guys excited about for Speak Now? What is your favorite song on Speak Now that you're excited?
What are you, excited for me to react
about
to?
It? Yeah. And next we will be going through interviews and little videos. Some of them are going to be Speak Now Taylor's version because I feel like it just makes sense to put them all together kind of thing. And since you already experienced this era, I felt like it was okay. So we'll be mixing in interviews from Speak Now originally and then some videos from Speak Now Taylor's version, like release and everything. If you would like to join us for that party, then that will be our next video. See y'all then.
See you later.
Bye. I'm tired.
Yeah. I'm so tired.
I know. Oh my god.